this video I'll run FBM mill for all the milling operations. After that I'll verify the toolpaths comparing the results to part geometry. So let's get busy. Up into toolpaths and I'm going to select FBM mill. And here we are on the setup page. Got a few things to sort out here. Automatic tools selection. I have use tool library activated, and just down below I've also activated create as needed. Now over on the right outside of part I'm going to activate rough outside and activate finish outside of the part. Up in the top right corner, group by, I'm going to open up this and pick feature and zone, and down below in tool creation I've activated create one tool for all depths. So everything looks good here. Next up, let's move over to the left. Going to click on feature detection, and I'm not going to change any of the values here. Just going to leave these default values as is. Next, going to move over to the left, and just below cut parameters I'm going to click on facing. Got a few things to change here. As you can see, facing has been enabled. We've got a check mark against it. Just sliding on down, what I'm going to do is activate the radio button for number of rough cuts, and what I'm going to do is change it from 2 down to 1. Down below for the finish passes I'm going to make that 0, and also going to change that to 0 as well. Now down below with climb milling and the cutting method I'm going to open up the drop down and pick zigzag. So everything's looking good on this page. Going to move over to the left and click on roughing. Now the cutting method is set to climb. The XY step over, what I'm going to do is activate percentage of diameter. I'm going to change the value to 75%. Just below percentage long tool, what I'm going to do is crank that up to 40%. Down below depth of cuts, going to activate percentage of diameter and change that 10 to 25. And down below the percentage long tool, I'm going to change that 5 to 15%. Now just over on the right, stock to leave on walls, I'm going to change that 20 thou to 0.015, and just above in the entry method, helical entry is activated. So everything is looking good here. So back over on the left, going to click on rest mill. Now so the cutting method is climb, XY step over. I'm going to change that to percentage of diameter, and this 40 I'm going to change to 75%, and the percentage long tool, I'm going to change that to 40%. Down below depth cuts, I'm going to activate percentage of diameter and change this 10 to 25%, and the percentage long tool, I'm going to change that 5 to 15%. Over on the right, stock to leave on walls, I'm going to change that to 15 thou. Everything looks good here. Over on the left, floor finish is deactivated, so I'm not going to enable it. Going to move one row down, wall finish. Now for the finish passes, what I'm going to do is activate number. I'm going to leave the number set to 1, and all the other values look good. Down below in the depth cut section, what I'm going to do is activate number of cuts, and I'm going to leave that set to 1. For entry exit, tangents activated, but for the line length, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave that at 50. Arc radius, I'm going to change that to 50, and the sweep angle, that can stay at 90 degrees. So everything looks good on this. Over on the left, going to click on linking parameters. Now for our clearance, we've got it set to stop model plus. I'm going to change that one just down below the retract, I'm going to make that 0.1. Likewise with the feed plane, I'm going to make that 0.1 as well. So everything looks good here. Over on the left hand side, just going to scroll down, click on coolant, and as you can see we've got the coolant set on. Next up, I'm going to go down to the bottom and click on OK. Now I'm prompted enter new NC name. I'm just going to click on OK. Now process times can be significant for complex geometry, so be patient. And that's the FBM mill operations completed. I'm going to move up to the top of the screen and click on the icon for an isometric view. And there's our toolpath. Somewhere in there the part is hiding. I'm going to click Alt-T on my keyboard. Alt-T again, just to show the toolpaths. What we're going to do now is verify the part. Over on the left, I'm going to click on Select All Operations. And next up, I'm going to click on Verify Selected Operations. Starting at the top, what I'm going to do is click on the turbo button, and the speed I'm going to adjust to real fast. Next up, I'm going to move into options, and what I'm going to do is I've activated Use True Solid, and I'm also going to activate Compare to STL File. So we're looking good. I'm going to click on the green check mark. Next up, I'm going to move to the top and click on the Fast Forward button. Now when verification is complete, the STL Compare window opens up. What I'm going to do is in the lower right corner, I'm going to click on here, and what I'm going to do is select the file mil FBM to STL. We saved that earlier on in task 3, so I'm just going to browse up, going to locate my file, and there it is. I'm going to select the file and pick OK. Next up in the lower right corner, I'm going to click on the Compare the Machine Stock and the STL file. Now cuts with intolerance are displayed in green. The holes will appear blue as we haven't yet processed those holes. This check demonstrates that FBM Mill has addressed the features of this part. I'm going to click on OK. Next up, what I'm going to do is click on to Save Stock as STL file. What I'm going to do is just change this name and then click OK. I'm done here. I'm going to click on OK. And that completes this video. Thanks for watching.